Don't worry, anybody. There's no rain delay. The game will go on.
Everybody, welcome back to Ruth Mania. As I continue to film and add new videos of my collection. Once I get most of my stuff up, I will be only posting videos every so often as I get a new piece at a time. Because on my mission, I'm trying to get every Ruth card ever made during his lifetime. And probably every Babe Ruth card from 1914 to 1950. And maybe some of the later 50 cards. And but I like everything from the 20s. I'm mostly collecting cards from the 20s. Anyways, I have here a 1929 Churchman Cigarettes Tobacco card, Sports and Games in Many Lands. This is graded a 4. I'd like to show you this card a little closer. It's graded by SGC. Pretty cool image of Babe Ruth with a catcher and an umpire behind him. On the back, it reads Sports and Games in Many Lands. I'm not going to read the whole entire back, but I'll hold it here if you'd like to read it. And here are two strip cards. One's a 1926 W512 Babe Ruth hand cut, graded authentic. It's a number 6. Corners are very nice. It's cut very nicely. Not sure if it should have been graded authentic, but I guess it is because the border's not there. So sometimes I'm curious to why they mark something authentic so that way you can't get much value out of it. I understand the border's not there, but how do we know that it wasn't cut like that back in 1926? It wasn't altered. So it doesn't say altered, so I have no idea why they graded that authentic. In my opinion, it should have been something higher. Maybe at least a 6 or a 7 grade. I'll show you a close-up of this 1926 W512. I actually really like this image, and I'll tell you why I bought it. It was one of my first Babe Ruth cards that I purchased. And I liked it because it reminded me of an image of something from like Beavis and Butthead. Strangely. I really enjoyed that cartoon when it came out, so. And I actually still do watch it when I work out at times. It looks like something from a cartoon. Very cool how they printed these cards back then. Here's the back of the card. Now I'll show you the 1921 strip card. This is one of my favorites. I just love the vibrant red. It's very has a nice eye appeal. 1921 W516-2-2 Babe Ruth hand cut. I do want to get a 1920. It's sort of like the same image on a 1920. I haven't found one for a reasonable price yet, but I will like to add one to my collection in time. I'd like to show you a close-up of this photo. It's just a beauty. It's one of my favorites. And that's graded a 1.5. Most of these strip cards don't even have a grade. Most of them are graded authentic. So this one is quite scarce. I'll show you the back. It does have a little bit of writing on it. 65. These actually came on a roll of cards back in 1921, and they would tear them off and give them to kids. I believe store owners would give them out. They're very scarce. So there you have it. Those are the 3 additions that I wanted to add to my newest video. I have many more collectibles and other cards and items that I like to share with you guys. I have one more item that I'll be sharing today. Picked this up about a month ago, and it's a check from Babe Ruth's collection. It actually came from his checkbook. It's not signed, but I thought it would be cool to own a blank check. As you can see, it says Babe Ruth. It came out of his actual checkbook. This was owned by his family and put up for auction, and Beckett graded it. Basically in mint condition. Doesn't have a grade, but it does say the Babe Ruth collection on the upper right corner. And here's the back. I showed on one of my previous videos that I have a signed bank stub of Babe Ruth, and if you haven't seen that video, just go back into my library and you will find under the description if you'd like to take a look at it. God bless you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come. Please subscribe, leave a like, and share.